George Kambosos.
Great win, and now we can talk. Now we can talk.
He says we can talk. Sergio thinks that George Kambosos should be the favorite against you if you guys fight. Your response to that?
Well, he has most of the belts, so I have no problem with him being a favorite. At the end of the day, we got to go in there and settle it. Numbers don't matter when it comes to that, so let's just do it. That's all I care about.
George, you wanted to see an entertaining fight from Devin Haney. Did you see that tonight?
Look, I'll give him his props. You know, at times he looked very sharp, and you know, he boxed brilliant. That's his game. He boxes nicely. So you know, yeah, styles make fights, and you know, if we make it happen, it's going to be an exciting fight. But now we can talk. Now we can talk.
What kind of effort will it take to beat someone like George Kambosos? Will what you did tonight be enough to beat that man?
We got to see. Like he said, styles make fights. I still think I'm the best lightweight in the division. But talk is cheap. We got to go in there and settle it.
George,
of course.
Well, what did you see? As you watched this fight, almost in a scouting role, did you see things out of Devin Haney that you think you can exploit?
Many holes. I see the hole straight away, but again, I'm not going to outshine his moment. This is his moment. Full respect. Great win, great victory. You handled your business. I handled my business last week, and let's get to the business side of things. And now we can talk.
How important is it for you, George, and of course you, Devin, to settle once and for all the WBC championship picture? How important is that?
Yeah, look, for me, that's not my business. WBC franchise, WBC champion belt, you know, that's not my business. That's up to Mauricio.
Requested, Canelo requested. So we sent out a vote and we analyze his history.
Ooh, Canelo and Lomachenko requested?
Absolutely.
Ooh, you just made headlines.
Lomachenko,
You just made headlines.
Lomachenko, top rank, requested. And let me tell you, we analyzed the request.
And I'm honored to be a WBC champion. He's honored to be a WBC champion.
Back so soon, are we? Well, with this pandemic of ducking, I'm not surprised. So, welcome back. Today we look at the lightweight division and the shitstorm that has emerged since the creation of franchise champion. A ducking belt. Loma and Canelo Alvarez are the forefathers of this shameful title, and they wear it with no shame, since George Kambosos beat Teofimo Lopez for the belts. This little Cocker Spaniel has been acting like his predecessors, ducking black fighters, are we? Or is it just ironic the only time this belt is activated is to avoid the black fighter? Coincidence? I think not. Which leaves the undisputed claim disputed, and to all who bear the curse of Lomachenko belt, the ghost of Kyr's past will haunt you as long as you bear claim to the lightweight undisputed champion.
And you know what? We'll settle the difference.
Hey, George, last week it was your night. Tonight it's your night, David. Devin, I'll give you the last word. What do you want to say to George Kambosos and all your friends as they hope you get this big battle and unify an undisputed title in this division?
All I can say is, let's make it happen. The fans want to see it. He wants to make it happen. I want to make it happen. It should be a very easy fight to make happen.
You ever been in Australia?
No, I've never been, but I look forward to it, going to go pick up some belts out there.
All right, well, have a good day, mate.
Be careful with the 80,000 coming out of Australia. Because if you thought today's crowd was pretty crazy, 80,000 in Australia. But
the crowd doesn't win fights, I do.
To settle once and for all the WBC championship picture. How important is that?
yeah, look, for me, that's not my business. WBC franchise, WBC champion belt, you know, that's not my business. Up to Mauricio, and I'm honored to be a WBC champion. He's honored to be a WBC champion.
It's your night tonight. It's your night, David. Devin, I'll give you the last word. What do you want to say?
You were able to cross paths with Devin Haney. What's the latest with the Kambosos negotiations?
We're talking to the zone. I mean, look, George keeps coming out on social media and saying we're waiting for the offer, but they want to promote the fight and we're going to Australia. So normally in that instance, we'd be receiving an offer, not making an offer. We'd be receiving an offer, not making an offer to do a fight on your show in your country. But we're happy to do that as well.
Kambosos is with Lou DiBella, and Lou DiBella also promotes Ryan's next opponent, this kid from Africa.
Right.
So maybe they did work something out with Golden Boy, where you know, let's do this first and then work on a big fight. I'm pretty sure that's probably what the direction they're looking at. Because look, Lou DiBella is my friend, and I'm gonna put him on the spot. I'm not gonna say what he told me, but he called me thinking I was Robert Diaz. And Robert, how you been? Oh, I've been good. Oh, so why don't we do this? We could do that. He gave me a lot of fucking stories. He spilled the beans. You know, I'm not gonna say exactly what he told me, but he told me something like that. So they are doing something together. Then a few days later, I didn't tell him I wasn't Robert Diaz.
So you're like, all right.
No, I didn't tell him. Then a few days later, he called me with somebody else on the line. I know if I think about it, I remember it was somebody else, somebody big, and they're like, "Hey, Robert, this and that." I'm like, this is happening again. Lou, who are you trying to call? You're not Robert Diaz? No, I'm Robert Garcia. Oh shit, we're trying to call Robert Diaz.
It wasn't about being entertaining. It wasn't about going to Australia. It was all lies. George Kambosos does not care about Undisputed, as you have heard him say. It's none of my business. Noticed how George Kambosos quickly disassociates himself for Vasily Lomachenko ducking Haney. The truth of the matter is, George does not have enough money to stage his own event in his own country. This is why he's looking to receive an offer instead of making one. Kambosos has no power, no networks, no deals, no funds, and not only that, what time would you air the fight? 7 a.m. Australia is 16 hours ahead. By the time it reaches 12 noon Thursday US Standard Time, it's already Friday in Australia. So it's not about location. His team talks of fighting Ryan Garcia. So, it's not about fighting the best. And if people are only coming to watch George Kambosos, then it's not about your opponent being entertaining. When it's all said and done, George won't even fight in Australia, unless it's a local warm-up fight. He will end up fighting wherever the money wants him to. George is a fake fucker, who calls himself the Emperor, when the only attractive thing about George is the belts. The same belt that he claims is none of his business. Question: when was the last time you seen George being a co-main event or a main event to a boxing card outside of Lopez? Exactly, he has no proven numbers in the states of what he can sell and what he can't. So the truth is, George Kambosos' popularity and sale power depends on that of his opponent. Well, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I do hate to see you go, but don't worry, we will meet again on another episode of The Duck Chronicles.